Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to another one of Greg's wooden lures. So we're going to build this super thin little crankbait. This one I already swim tested and he swims really good. So we're going to build another one. So we're going to put y'all right over here. We're going to cut one out with the old jigsaw. I don't know if y'all can see that. Alright. So we're going to cut one out with this old jigsaw. Alright, we got him cut out, so that's what he looks like cut out. So we got him cut out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause y'all and I'm gonna move y'all real quick. Alright, so we got him all cut out. Looks pretty good. So we're going to take this 80 grit sandpaper and we're just going to run it straight across his back. Maybe. Well, you know what? We're going to grab the 100 grit. Where's my scissors? Oh. We'll get the 100 grit. We'll fold it over. Alright. So we'll just do this straight. Kind of few thunderstorms rolling in, I think, but that's the reason I'm doing this. Not a very good day to be painting baits. So I'll get him all squared up and we'll be right back. Okay, I think we got him pretty squared up. So now what we'll do, we'll just take this 100 grit and we'll just go around the edges of him. Just kind of round him off. I'll kind of do one side real quick. But we'll get him rounded off like that. So when I get him done, we'll be back. Okay, so we got him all rounded off. Completely different looking bait now. Make his nose look the same. There we go. Alright, so now we got him all rounded off. So now we're ready to mark the center on him and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of lay this pencil down, and I'll put a little pressure but not a lot, and we'll just mark center on him. Whoops. I'm not really centered though. Kind of got off a little bit. Wow. Well, that sucks. We'll try it again. We'll do center right in between the lines. How's that? But anyway, so we'll just mark our center. We'll do dead center right there. That looks like dead center. Wait. Second dot. Dead center. Then what I'm going to do is kind of just put this weight just a little forward. You should just put it straight up at the very top here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right, well, kind of put it right there, a little bit towards forward, so it'll be this hole. We'll do that a little towards the front, then that way, like this one, when this one sets in the water, he sets bill down, and that's how I want my baits to do. So what we'll do, let me see if I can find my bits. This one. This one will drill the weight hole. And since these are so thin, I just use the little short ones that I use for balsa wood. And I'll build some balsa baits. Build my lipless one of these days. But anyway, I just use this little 3 gram for these. Works perfect for these guys because they're so thin. So we're just gonna, I think I'll do the front. We'll just line this up. Try not to blow. I could use my drill press, I guess. Not near deep enough. That tape is marked for the bigger ones. There we go. That's how we want that to set level, flush. Then that eliminates a lot of sanding. This one's kind of bent. We'll have to straighten it up once we get it glued in there. we'll have to bend it back this way. But yeah. Alright, so there's that. Then we'll take this little bit. I just put regular .41 stainless steel wire in that one. I didn't use my copper wire. Alright, so now we're just gonna get this lined up dead center. And I put some long line ties in these. Makes me feel a little better. That's not quite center. Wonder if we can get it started in the center. Alrighty. Because I guarantee these line ties pull out and yeah, it's tearing the whole bait up. So that's done. So now we need to mark for our bill. I have a ghost in here, I think. So I think I took my dudes in the house. Dang it. Well, we'll just mark it. So we're just gonna mark it just like that. Then we'll just straight line it across, hopefully. Then we'll mark it up. Hopefully it'll come out right. We'll see. Okay, we got the bill slot cut for him, but we're not going to leave the bill that big. This was one of these bills and I cut it down and sanded the sides of it. So that's what we'll do to this one. But then this is the wire I used for the line ties, which is this .41 stainless steel, and I get it at Harbor Freight, so it seems to work pretty good. Pretty stout wire. So what we'll do is we'll just shape it, then we'll crimp this down right there, then we'll give it a little twist, maybe there. Then we'll catch this about center. We'll fold it. Then we'll crimp it down like that. Then we'll twist it. Seems like it works in the drill better when you twist it. Then we'll get the drill out. Stick one in here. Then I have a little nail right here that I just there's one line tie. Stick this one in. Tighten it down. And sometimes they don't turn out because your wire don't want to twist right. So we'll cut another piece off. That one may have had too many kinks in it. So we'll get that. Then we'll notch her down. Then we'll twist it. Well, that wants to pull out. We'll see if it'll work. That's what I was afraid of. Didn't have anything to grab a hold of it. So we'll kind of kick one of these edges out. Run it back in there. That should hold it. Suck her down just a little bit more. There's the other one. So there's our line tie. So then I'll use this one for the back. It's a little bigger, so that'll work. So we'll just cut this. We'll just kind of cut it right about. We'll cut it right there. Then I just take my pliers and just kind of straighten it out if it's crooked a little bit. So then we'll take this one and we'll cut it about right there. And we'll just kind of straighten this one out. I don't know if I have any super glue out here or not. Yeah, I do actually. So this is where the front one's gonna go. We'll stick it in there like so. See, that's pretty center. Yeah, that's pretty center on the line tie. That's all that matters, as long as you get that line tie center. That one, the line tie that you tie your line on. We'll see. This will get in there. Take that bill out. Looks pretty good. So there's all that hardware. I'll see if this will let me bend that. There. Yep, looks pretty good. So there's all that. So now what we need to do is do the bill. So what I do is just, these are circuit board bills. So I need to cut about that much off. So we'll cut that much off. And then when you stick it in here, that's what you have. You have a lot of... So what I try to do is get this centered. Maybe. Try to get the bait centered in there. And what I do is I take a pencil and just mark it. I just mark it like so. Then then I just take this old 100 grit sandpaper and I just start sanding the edges until I get this here down to that, and then that'll be inside the bait. So that's about all we gotta do. So I'll do that and then we'll be right back. Okay, there. I got that shaped. So I just sanded and sanded on that until I got it where I wanted it. But there's the bill. So now all we have left to do, says my battery's running low. So we may have to, yeah, I'll have to pause it, but all I do is use this super glue from Hobby Lobby. Good stuff, dries quick, so you have to be fast about it. But I just put glue on the line ties and shove them in, and then I put glue in the hole, shove that in, and then I just put glue around the edges of this because that'll hold it in there. And then once I do 2 coats of epoxy, that bill's not going anywhere. So I just explained that to you. So whenever the video starts back up, because I'll have to charge my phone, I'll get this sealed and we'll be ready to swim test it. So that'll be the next part, swim testing it. Okay everyone, I got my phone charged a little bit, so we'll finish putting this together. If I can get the super glue open. There, we got it open. So now can we get anything to come out? Let me see. Where's my needle? See if we can clean this out a minute. Yep. Alright. So what we'll do, we'll just pull this out a little ways. Not all the way. Pull it out like that. We'll just run some super glue. Just like that. Then we'll shove that back in there. Then we'll pull that out. We'll stick some super glue. Alright, now maybe that opened it up. That did a little bit. Alright. Then we'll take this belly weight, maybe. Now we got too much glue in there. Alright, grab a little paper towel, kind of wipe that off. This stuff dries pretty fast, so you can't pull it out. Alright. Then we'll just take and run some around the bill. That's alright, we get it on the bill, because I usually will sand those bills down. Just make sure we get that in the cracks. Then I'll probably just seal this thing in super glue. If I can get that super glue to open up. So we'll let that sit there and dry. I don't know why this crap ain't pouring out. That might be why. It's like it has a cap on it. There, that should be pouring out. So let me get a piece of paper towel. Hope everybody's doing good, by the way. So we'll get a piece of paper towel. And we'll just seal this one real quick, just because I want to do a swim test on him. And plus he's gonna have 2 coats of clear on him, so I'm not too worried about anything getting to him. But this will waterproof him. I hate getting super glue on my hands. That's why I normally don't do this. So we'll just hang him up here and let him dry for a minute. Alrighty, so he's dry now. So the sink test. See how he noses down? That's how I want him to nose down. So let's get split rings and some hooks on him and we'll see if he'll swim. Okay, do y'all think he'll swim? Well, this might not be big enough. He got good wobble action. Let me see if we can make this string shorter. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll set up the big swim test tank, which is a 10-foot swimming pool, and we'll get a better swim video. But he gonna have a good wobble to him. He gonna swim straight too, just by what I've seen in the water. So I may not have to tune him. But see, that's how I like them to set. Nose down, nose down. Seems like it gets them to swim a little better, little water wobble. So, but anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow when we do a real swim test of them. Ready? Again.